Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another day of flying. And today we are actually just going to take a quick trip up to Tromsø, and then we're finished for today. So it's quite a short schedule today. Yeah, I was surprised that they even flew that short schedule at all. But yeah, so we are basically going to be just not really positioning the aircraft, but at least there is going to be passengers on board. So it's not really a positioning flight, but it is basically going to be moved over up to Tromsø. So yeah. Before we start with the debriefing, we'll introduce the members. We have ATC Swede, Lars, Miller, and Martin. So shout out to all of you, and as always, thank you for the support. It is really appreciated. So yes, finally back. So that is nice. One other thing though, I need to thank everyone for 1500. I don't remember when we reached it. A few days ago, a week ago. So yeah, again, thank you. We will have the special on next week, hopefully, on Saturday, flying back from Johannesburg. So that should be fun. And again, thank you very much. It's really appreciated. So yeah. Almost forgot that fact actually, but I already scheduled up the that roster from Johannesburg, so should be on the 5th. Just double check that. Because I think we're flying with Norwegian again on the 6th. Should be flying that weekend. Let me just double check here. Yes. No, sorry, it's going to be, yeah, we are flying on the 6th here from Johannesburg, and then we're flying with Norwegian again on the 7th to Molde, and Manchester is scheduled there. If there's going to be any more flying next week, most likely flights will be taking place on Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. So, but I'm not sure when I can fly, or if I can fly on Wednesday or Thursday next week, or even Friday. We'll wait and see on that. But yeah, Robin, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well, and 37 Nordic Pilot, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well, and Skydrift, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. We are just flying the flight up to Tromsø, that's correct. So the aircraft arrived from Bergen an hour and a half ago-ish, and it had been standing here on 177 or gate Bravo 2, and then going to be flying up to Tromsø, and it is not a positioning flight. It is passengers on board, but I will still basically categorize it as a positioning flight, to be honest. We are just flying the aircraft up to Tromsø. Unfortunately, we will not be able to fly back home, so we are going to be dead heading home tomorrow. We are just going to be flying it up. Do not stay in Tromsø, unfortunately. Yes, Pirello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, should we start with the briefing? So today on the... yeah, what day is it? Where is the date? There you go, 28th of August 2025. We're flying one sector, and that's just a quick trip up towards Langnes, Tromsø. We're going to be flying under Norwegian Air Shuttle AOC today with Echo November Golf. I'm going to be piloting command today as well. So we're departing out of Gardermoen at 16:35 UTC. That will be in about 57 minutes-ish. With a flight time to Tromsø at about 1 hour 38 minutes. We are scheduled to be landing at about 18:30. Yeah, we're going to cruising flight over 370, no dispatch remarks today. Minimum fuel will be about 7.4 tons. We will... Yeah, our alternate will be Bodø. We do not have anything on the MEL or CDL today, so it should be a fine aircraft to fly at least. 142 passengers and a takeoff weight of approximately 62 tons. Maximum share value 2 at top of climbs, that's also looking good. The weather, this is actually outdated, just let us get the latest weather here for Gardermoen. But in general, the forecast also looks good. Yeah, it's currently winds at 140 at 4 knots with variable 1118. Good visibility, overcast at 1700 feet, 16 degrees, but is 13 and QNH is 1007 and OSEG. For today, we are expecting, I actually go back here, it's a bit better format. So we're expecting wind 05 at 5, but in general, good weather. So, and basically everything below 21, or basically everything below here is not really anything for us, because then we already finished with our flight. Oh, actually, sorry. It is from 12 to 24. I thought it said 21 here, not 12, sorry. Because I was looking at this one. But I broke that 1200 feet, so again, there's not really anything outstanding in Gardermoen. So in general, the weather is looking good, so yeah, nothing really to be to have in mind here. For Tromsø, it's looking good as well, with variable winds at 2 knots, with good visibility, scattered at 3500. Temperatures at 11.5, QNH 1011 and NOSIG, and remark winds at 2,600 feet at 070 at 3 knots. And also throughout the day, we're expecting just wind 0 to 0 to 8, good visibility via 2000, scatter 3000. The probability there is not valid for us, that's not before 2 tonight local time or 0000 UTC. The border is looking good as well, cover conditions at the 1450 meter, and it is looking good with view at 1500 and scatter 2500 as well. In general, good weather. There is not really anything special here. The only real thing here is we have some multiple unmanned aircraft that will take place for power lines inspection in Kløfta and Aursmoen. Actually, not sure where Aursmoen is, but I know where Kløfta is. So we actually will be south of Gardermoen. So that means if 01s are in use, we will not fly over there at all, at least over Kløfta. But it's about up to 1000 AMSL. So it's going to be quite high, but as well, this area here is quite high in elevation in general, so. But at least be aware of that, with that we have some multiple unmanned aircraft, especially southeast of Gardermoen, if I'm correct. For Tromsø, actually when I think about it, because I was thinking about the arrival time in local time, not UTC, so the laser display here at 2100, we can just disregard. It is actually not valid for us at all. We're landing at 1830. So I thought because we're landing 2030 local time. So that was in case we're delayed by half an hour or something. But in general, we are expecting this daily no time between 1900 and 0500. That's still not really valid for us, but we'll still take a look at it, because again, if you are for some reason half an hour delayed, it is that there's changed to the north configuration. That basically, yeah, so we'll look at the air supplementary for that to see what it really means, but we don't really expect that to be causing anything special. Copies for 180 is out of service on the right hand side, and also one of the runway is resurfaced. So and that's all is not grooved yet. So when it's wet, it is going to be slippery. So just have caution about that. We don't expect rain though, so we should be fine. And the only real thing in the Bodø as well is that the ILS runway 07 is periodically out of service due to work in progress, and actual status according to ATIS. So again, nothing really special today. Significant, this is valid 18 UTC on the 28th of August 2025, between flight of 100 and 450. So at the moment, we are expecting a little bit of moderate turbulence between flight level 160 and 400. Continuing northbound here, we actually do not have anything else. It is just the moderate turbulence currently over southeastern parts of Norway. So maybe expect some turbulence on the departure today. But except for that, it is all looking good. Winds-wise as well is looking quite good. It is mostly a little bit of headwind north of Trondheim. Or actually, it's closer to Bodø, actually. A little bit south of Bodø will be a headwind. And it will be pretty much a crosswind north of Trondheim, and then a little bit of tailwind south of Trondheim. So it's looking good, weather-wise at least. Passenger tropopause as well. But I don't really think we will be encountering much turbulence nevertheless. But yeah, that's the main bit, and nothing really else to say. Again, bed is good, aircraft is good, from what I hope at least. Haven't seen the tech log though. But at least everything should be good, so nothing outstanding today. So are there any questions? Probably not. Then our briefing is complete. Fantastic. Hyper FN, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So I imagine when you're, so how long it does take to push after? So you're meaning of like after requested push or what? Because like the pushback itself, that does really depend. I hope I'm answering correctly here. So if you mean the pushback itself, that will probably take, at this stand it should be, actually maybe it's not, yeah, I think it is a straight push on this stand. So maybe about 20-30 seconds. Maybe even not that. So pushback itself, especially in Gardermoen, for most parkings are quite short due to the just straight back procedure. But a few of them is turn, push, turn, and pull. So will take maybe 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes. Yeah, more 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Those really depend on where you're pushing. So, or your release point. Hope I answered it correctly. So just let me know if we didn't. Thank you, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. No questions, that's fantastic. Same as you, Robin. It's good. Björn, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. I was just supposed to fly to Bodø, but you changed your mind. Didn't feel for flying. Yeah, I mean, I understand it though. I do. Yeah. Unfortunately, only today. I'm going away this weekend, so I will be going to Göteborg, so I can't really fly then. So yeah, just today. Should be back flying next weekend at least, and hopefully, if I can do it, hopefully Thursday, Friday. I will wait and see because we have the 10-hour plus-ish flight from Johannesburg to conduct as well. So it does depend on what we will do then. Wait, what? At least I'm going to Liseberg, so good luck. Good luck. I'll be impressed if you find me there. So yeah, I'm not going there alone though, so I'm going to be a bigger group going together, so yeah. But do you live close to Göteborg then? You know Liseberg Heart, okay, yeah, then I see. I'll take that as a personal threat. No, just kidding. Yeah, should we walk out at least? But yeah, that's cool though. Oh, okay, it's 2 hours away. Oh, okay, then I don't think you'll be able to find me then. I imagine I'm safe. Yeah, of course you're flying with Eco November Oscar, a aircraft that has a... I'm not sure if the aircraft still has a white winglet or not in the real world. I'm actually not sure. But at least we have that in the sim, so we just need to leave that. Yeah. It's a fantastic aircraft. Love this aircraft. Here we go. Let me just fix the sound before I forget. Always forget that. The sound. 20 and 100. We actually do have ATC online at the moment as well. Love that. Hope the online may be departing though. That's the thing. Yep. Let me just... Where is the... Yeah, that's correct. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Should we just sit down? Yeah. Fantastic. Everything is looking good at least. Yes. Are we good on fuel? Sorry, not fuel, but oil. We have 75% in the left engine. Again, I don't remember what the minimum dispatch for oil is. Let me just. I think we are still within limits. I imagine the oil is the minimum is about 70 or 60, but again, the oil is changing in the engine, so it needs to be enough. Hmm. Let's just take the other checks first. Take a quick overview. Yeah, looks good. Oh, nice, Sarajevo. Tromsø today as well. Ooh, not bad. They're flying to Sarajevo tomorrow. Nice. And then Stavanger Addons on Sunday. Sounds good. Hmm. Performance dispatch. Oh, that was the 77-700. It's the wrong airframe. Hmm. Oh, yeah, crashed. Yeah, so I'm not sure what it is. I haven't really been able to find it in the FCOM anywhere. I didn't even say it under the engine section of the FCOM, what the minimum amount of oil is. Um, mm. So I don't really have a clue what that will be. Limitations. Okay, maybe it is probably under. We can just find something. That's the trick, just something. Nah, we'll just call in maintenance. I don't know. I will not sit here for 10 minutes and try to find out. It's a waste of time. It's even red here, so I imagine it's probably like 70, maybe 80, I don't know. But where is the ground service? Request maintenance, man. So, when it comes to the ident, we have set an 826K. September 4th is the Iraq out date, okay? We have... do we have short field installed? Because I've seen that most deliveries do have that it says here, but I have found out that they actually do not have that installed itself. That is a bit confusing. Yeah, this one have short field performance installed. It's an update available, yeah. It's a good thing to update, isn't it? I probably missed a bit here, so apologies for that. Okay, yeah, I see. But yeah, does Norwegian fly to whatever that place is called? I'm not trying to say it. Yeah, what did I say? We have short field installed, we have 26K. And we winglets. Yep, we have a correct performance in here. Fantastic. Position. Gardermoen. And GPS lift. Oh, one thing we forgot is the fuel. Let us do that real quick here first. We want fuel on board this aircraft. Want there. So what do you think with fuel? I'm happy with 7.4. Is there anything that do you guys disagree with that, or are we happy with 7.4? Happy? Happy? Nice, then we go with 7.4. Fantastic. We can go get the fuel truck over here. Disregard. Fuel truck. Why do you have 10 tons on board? Let me just fix that. That's not supposed to be. I remember I saw it, but I didn't actually change anything. We can take 3.3 then. How much fuel did I say? 7.4? Yeah, 7.4. Yeah, Gardermoen to Tromsø. We have Nordic 386. Today? Yep. 386. Expecting 0 on left, and should be what the departure. Rib 1 Alpha. After rib it will be Zulu 125. Zoom. Penno. Direct to Addons. Arrival, we could expect the ILS Zulu for 36. Addons 1 Lima, and then it will be via... good question. It will be via... Yeah, it's going right in. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Final reserves today will be at 2.8. 37. 52. 216. Plus 5. 51. What in the world was that? Oh, okay. We are landing in Tromsø. What is the Q&A in Tromsø? That will be 10:11. Oh my god. What? Turn off. And it will be straight out of Gardermoen, 8 miles, right turn. Tracking 11. Gardermoen 0128. Fantastic. We should probably fix that oil. Refill oil. Thank you. Just said I finished. Bye bye. Thank you for the help. And of course, we need to request a flight plan. That was what that was supposed to do. There we go. And start refilling as well. Terrain, hello, welcome, bring well. Sorry for that. But yeah, the reason is, yeah, we're going to have a layover, but we will not actually be deadhead home again. So we will just be flying up and then deadheading home tomorrow. So yeah, it is just a regular passenger flight up here, and that's just one sector. But I don't have time to actually fly back home again, so we will just head home. So yep. That's basically what it is. Yep. So we're going to be cruising at, I don't remember. Cruising at flight 370. And it will basically be 0 feet. It's quite a low altitude in Tromsø. It's 77 feet actually. We can take 50 then. Actually will be 27 feet. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll still take 50. 50 is closer than 0 then. At 27. Yep. And then of course virtual Norwegian. You can take Delphi cargo first then. That's also okay. Hey. Yeah, we don't really have 252 passengers on board here, do we? We don't have that many seats on this aircraft. Still don't understand that. Breaking noise is 77800, but it still gives like 252 seats on board. We are not a wide body either. Quite far away from wide body actually. Gardermoen. Tromsø. Where is he? Yep. It's departure in less than 30 minutes. Are we happy to do the departure briefing soon as well? Just gonna fill out the performance tool here first, so I don't have. Don't forget. We should request our clearance as well. 1.5 at 3 is variable, yeah, so 1.9 at a. Hello.
Hi. Okay, I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Yep. And that is you filled in, and then the landing en route. So the landing dispatch. The landing 36. It will be 320 P5. 11 and 11. Fantastic. Yep, we can go there. So then should we request some clearance first then? Let us listen to the 80s. What's the frequency again? I never online there in Oslo, so I don't remember. They changed it as well. It's 127,155, isn't it? Let us check. 127,155. If that is correct. That was not correct. Yo, that was correct. 155. Yeah.
Clouds, scattered at 1,400 feet, broken at 1,800 feet, overcast at 2,600 feet,
like always.
QNH 1007, Nozick, temperature 2.13, acknowledge information Delta on first contact.
Yes, information Delta.
Oslo Gardermoen information Delta, Tom 1550 Zulu. Expect ILS
and we are
or
on
RNT approach. Runway 01 left and 01 right in use.
Yeah.
Transition level 85. For clearance and startup, contact Tower 118.305.
305.
Taxiway and closed between K and N5 Duvip. Meta report. Wind 150
Why doesn't it
degrees
say that in a note tab, just a
variable
class
between
taxiway
080 and 190.
44. Nordic 544, Roger, I will call you back in 2 minutes. Air Canada 459, contact Oslo approach, frequency 120.455, bye-bye.
120.455, Air Canada 429, thank you.
Nordic 544, you cleared Stavanger, Atlap 9 Bravo departure, cleared 7,000 feet, squawk 6071.
Can you say the SID please again?
Atlap 9er Bravo departure.
Nordic 544 is clear to Stavanger via Atlap 9er Bravo departure. Climb to flight level 70, squawk 6071.
Scanner level 1320, runway 01 left, clear takeoff. Wind 150 degrees, 3 knots.
Yeah, for takeoff, Scandinavia 1320.
Nordic 544, initial climb is 7,000 feet.
Initial climb 7,000 feet, Nordic 544.
Nordic 544, evacuate.
Bravo Tower, god kveld, Nordic 386 and stand 177 in Fashion Delta, requesting clearance to Tromsø.
Nordic 386, Garmin Tower hello, cleared Tromsø, Ribbe 1 Alpha departure, cleared 7,000 feet, squawk 5667.
Nordic 386 is cleared to Tromsø, Wadi Ribbe 1 Alpha departure, out of 0 left, initial 7,000, squawk 5667. What does it say 0 left? They need to do that.
Nordic 386, evacuate.
I'm just so used to say it.
Scanner 55 Charlie, line up 01 left.
Line up runway 01 left for Scandinavian 55 Charlie.
Yep. The 5667 and 7,000. To just start the boarding, perhaps.
Scanner 1320, contact Oslo Bounch, frequency 120, that's 4455, bye-bye.
0455, Scandinavia 1320, bye, thank you very much.
Scanner 55 Charlie, wind is 150
All
degrees, 3
stations
knots,
were about to start boarding.
I can take off from my 01 left for Scandinavian 55 Charlie.
No.
Scanner 53 Foxtrot, behind the parking company,
Yep. Are we ready for the departure briefing? Actually, just one thing I forgot. Just let me and the city fuel weight. 55 tons. Yep. So, we'll start off with the emergency briefing. So below 80 knots, we will stop the aircraft for any warnings. Above 80 knots, prior to VMO, we will stop for fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, or airplane enable or unsafe to fly. If I could stop my controls, I will close the receivers, disengage auto throttle, apply max manual braking or verify RT water brakes, manual raise the speed brake handle, apply maximum reverse thrust to stop the aircraft. If you could stop, I will verify first lever closed, auto throttle disengaged, max braking applied. I will call speed brakes up, speed brakes not up, verify reversers, and call the reverse status. I'll call any incompleted items, 80 knots, 60 knots, advise ATC of the auto brake arm, and then I advise ATC of the reject.
544,
Once I got the complete stop, I'll slow down the reversers, lower the speed brakes, then we will identify the problem, and I will call out any necessary memo items that may need to be accomplished. I'll assist you in identifying the problem, and I will accomplish any mirror items on your command. Then we will evaluate the situation. If no evacuation is needed on PA, remain seated, situation is under control. If the situation is unclear on PA, cabin crew stations. If it then decide to evacuate the aircraft, I will order flaps 40, we go to the back over of the QRH and read through the evacuation checklist. Happy? Hope so. Just wait a moment here. Hello.
Hi, Captain. We started boarding. Passengers are coming through now.
Thank you. So, there will be no actions below 400 feet, except cancel any warnings, arrest and give an appropriate rate. At the 400 feet, we will verify heading select, march by outbound track 012 degrees to 8 miles on Gardermoen VR, then take a right turn for a track of 110 degrees, climbing up to 5,000 feet. There is nothing really outstanding for the engine outfit today. Quite clear of terrain, weather is looking good, all the runways are available for landing, and we're also expecting to be departing well below the maximum landing weight, so we shouldn't have a problem returning back either. So, should be good. Only notable thing is we are going to be flying then southeast. There is some unmanned aircraft flying in the vicinity down at Kløfta-ish, up to 1,000 feet AMSL. just to be aware of that. We are not expected to fly that low over there nevertheless, but be aware of it. Since we are then flying directly down-ish there, or in that area. But except that, there's not really anything else significant, so are there any questions for the emergency briefing? Probably not, then we can continue to the route check. So, we start off, we cleared the Ribbe Volanta departure. Continue Ribbe, then Zulu 125 to Sommer, direct to Penno, and then direct to Atveg, and then the Atveg 1 to Lima right for Tromsø, so to platform. Ground distance 610 feet compared to 608, that's an acceptable deviation. We then estimated the landing fuel in Tromsø 3.1 compared to 3.8, so looking good there as well.
Clear to back in the outlet 5 outside marker.
Let me check for
Nordic 62, evacuate. Red, scanner 5D Foxtrot, compact Oslo search, frequency 118.480.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. While you're being seated, please remember that all mobile devices should now be set to airplane mode, and other portable electronic devices, such as the CD players and laptops.
This will be our airport charge there, 1099, 24 March 25. Stand 7 down here at about kilo where kilo 2 is. Here's standard straight push, and then expecting a right on a kilo 2. Right on echo, left on kilo, and left again on November, and we'll just do a calculation out of Alpha 2 today. We do not have any hotspots, tax restrictions. Again, the only notable note time today is the unmanned aircraft down at Kløfta, and I don't remember all the places' name. So again, it's going to be south of Gardermoen, so we are flying northbound, so we should be fine. But that's really the only notable thing in Gardermoen today. It said something about a closed taxway, so I think that there is. I think that in November is close between Kilo and Golf. Or it was Kilo and November 5. I actually don't remember, so expect that we may need to, or that we may be turned on to mic instead. It didn't say anything on the NOTAMs, but I have seen something about the construction work, yeah, Gardermoen, and it said something about that. So we are either it will be Kilo November or Kilo Mic, down to Alpha 2. Yes. The condition is 666 dry, but the conditions are looking good. Just a bit cloudy, but looking good. For the city, we're expecting the Ribbe Von Alpha, or clear the Ribbe Von Alpha, 10 March 20th March 25. So departing on Rødveding to Golf Mike 436, maximum 230 knots. Continue Golf Mike 437, 438, Hemus, Nufsa, and Ribbe. MSA in Oslo is 3,900 feet, maximum 250 knots below flight of 100 unless otherwise instructed. Initial will be up to 7,000 feet, and a DP2 is going to be in use. That will just take 50 feet AGL, Spirit Vent 220, retract the flaps, and then passing 3,007 feet on QNH will close speed window and continue accelerating. And again, the other notable threat is the unmanned aircraft. It's about 1,000 feet MSL, so it's not going to be really near us at all, but still be aware of it in case something happens in that area. So it's basically just the unmanned aircraft that is going to be a thing to be aware of. So that should be in a bit. Any questions? Probably not. No briefing is complete. Hello.
Hi there, Captain. All of the passengers are now on board.
Yes, thank you. Just give us to receive the load sheet.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi Captain, just a quick update. Torsday let you know that we have started rolling. I'll contact you again once we are done.
Roger. Okay. Saddle. Yep. Okay, pre for checklist to the line, pins and covers are removed, oxygen test 1%, now transfer and display switches. The normal and auto window heat on, presentation mode selector, auto flight instruments. We are tracking 101 degrees, QNH is 1007, reading 680 feet, and 10680 is plus minus 0. Park brake is set, engine start levers cut off, taxi takeoff briefing is completed. Pre for checklist to the line is complete. And the refueling is complete. I'll just
computer facing 3.
So weather in Tromsø is looking good. Yeah, slight winds from the north, 11 degrees. And a little bit cloudy. Night time about 1 hour 40 minutes. Yep. Mine damer og herrer, god kveld. Mitt navn er Fabian, jeg er kaptein om bord i dag, og på AMD Norwegian og resten av besetningen så ønsker vi dere hjertelig om bord denne flyvningen fra Oslo Gardermoen til Tromsø Langnes. Flyttet til Tromsø i dag er forventet å bli rundt ca. 1 time og 40 minutter. Vi begynner snart å bli klare for avgang fremme. Vi forventer å dytte ut av gaten om rundt ca. 5-10 minutter. Så hvis dere kan vær så snill, sette dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet. Og så hvis egen sikkerhet og andres ombord, så anbefaler vi dere på det sterkeste å følge på den veldig viktige sikkerhetsdemonstrasjonen som kabinbesetningen vil vise dere om noen få straks. Vi forventer ikke en veldig lang takstur i dag, for vi er klare for avgang ved rullebanen. Avgangsruten var også ganske grei. Vi tar egentlig rett nordover oppover mot Tromsø. Vi forventer marsj i dag på rundt 37 000 fot. Gode flyforhold er forventet. Utenom det, eller det er faktisk forventet litt turbulens over Oslo-området. Men når vi begynner å nærme oss Trondheim, så skal det være gode flyforhold. Men som alltid, vi anbefaler sikkerhetsfeltet på Boris noen tilfeller kommer bort under uforventet turbulens. Og været i Tromsø for blikket ser ganske så bra ut. Vi har litt svak vind fra nord. Det er rundt 11 grader, og så er det litt overskyet. Ellers, sitt ned, slapp av, så får det veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Fabian, I'm the captain on board today, and on behalf of Norwegian and the rest of the crew, we want to wish you a warm welcome aboard this flight from Oslo Gardermoen towards Tromsø Langnes. The flight into Tromsø today is expected to be approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes. We have fairly short departure in front there. We expect to push back from the gate in approximately 5 to 10 minutes. So if you may please sit down, take your seatbelts, and for your own safety and other support, we do recommend to pay special attention to this safety demonstration that the cabin crew will show you in just a few moments. We don't really anticipate a very long taxi today before the departure at the runway. Our departure is also looking good, departing just straight northbound towards Tromsø. We are expecting to be cruising at approximately 37,000 feet today. We may expect a little bit of turbulence on the departure out of Gardermoen, but after past Trondheim, we don't really expecting clear weather from there. But in general, clear or good weather conditions are expected for the rest of the flight. But as always, we do recommend to have the seats on just in case encountering some unexpected turbulence. And the weather in Tromsø at the most looking good with just some light winds from north, 11 degrees centigrade, and a bit cloudy. Otherwise, sit and relax, and we will enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count, plus yourself for the call.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. You should be ready for push in about 5-10 minutes, or just call it ready back there.
No problem.
Thank you. Go ahead. So we've got the load sheet at least. And fill that in.
Loading has been completed. We are sending the road share Torstein you now. We are waiting for you, Torstein, close. Once the beacon light and widget on the air and contact you, Torstein, taking pushback.
Roger. Okay, so crew on board, 6, 142 passengers, 148 souls on board, and 54.9, 55, crew on board, 7.4, and 62 tons compared to 62.3. Fantastic. And we can fire up the AP. And we'll take Alpha 2
Nordic 544.
Winds carbonate at 5. Variable 1 4. So 1 9 at 5. 16 at 7. Take weight 62.3. 62.3. CG 20.8.
Garden Tower, hello, if you're through from CCC to Silk, via Master 6000 departure, cleared 7000 feet, squawk 4011. Connected crowd, going to 7000 plus 50 ground, departure, squawk, correction 401. Getting on 140
Yep,
and confirm
that will be
runway
D rate 2, assume 43, D rate 2,
Negative.
assume
If you look on the chart,
43,
Master 6000 is only
87, 8,
018.
87, 8, fantastic. Flaps 5, trim 5.6, we can take 5.7, and the 27, 37, 40, 27, 37, 40. Yep.
Finnair 677, curtain 60, stand for alert. Right, RX 90, Bravo Tango, taxi stand 28 via November and Golf.
Yep. We are getting ready. Uh, 5.7.
RX 544, come back to Slover.
And previous checklist below the line. Fuel, we have 7,400 kilos on board, pumps on, passenger signs set, auto brake, RTO, CD preliminary cars completed, takeoff speeds, V1 127, VR 137, V2 140. MSP V2 140, heading 012 degrees and altitude 7,000, clear for checklist complete. And the LNAV of course did not arm, I think that was because I was too... Yep.
And Auckland Tower, hello again, this is Scandinavian 55 Charlie, we are on the island, runway 01 right.
Scandinavian 55 Charlie,
Park with the ground.
Good evening, wind is 18, 2 degrees 501 right, good luck.
Close to runway 01 right for Scandinavian 55 Charlie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can you please disconnect and prepare for push?
Roger. Stand by.
Clear to 7,000 feet, squawk 2011.
Ground power has been disconnected.
Yes, thank you.
Finnair 6074, reverse correct. Scandinavian 1901, taxi turning point C Bravo 2 via Juliet and Sierra.
Yeah, it will be a straight push from this one.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thank you. We're pressurizing as well, and we have pressure.
Nordic 1170, line up runway 01 left.
Line up runway 01 left, Nordic 1170.
Telephone Tower, hello, Scandinavian 815, Stan 72, clearance to Hamburg, information Delta.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Scandinavian 815, Garden Tower, hello. Cleared Victor on Alpha departure. Cleared 7,000 feet. Squawk 4040.
Okay.
Directly to Hamburg via the Pipa 1 Alpha departure, climb to 7,000 feet and squawk is 4040.
The doors are not closed, yeah, that's because GSX doesn't close them on this one, so we do it ourselves. Okay, before start checklist.
Locking gear.
Flight door is closed and locked. Doors
Ground
windows.
dorsal cockpit.
Close lock,
First
anti-close
Nordic
lights.
6544.
On, transponder, altitude off, ready nil on trim, 3
3
and 0. Before start checklist is complete.
118 decimal. Can you say again, please? I have no paper right now. I'm very, very sorry for that.
118 decimal 480.
118 decimal 480 Nordic 544. Thank you.
Nordic 1170, runway 01 left, clear takeoff in 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
I forgot.
Clear takeoff, 01
I forgot
left,
something.
1170.
Nordic 1140, line up rate 01 left.
Airport, good evening, Nordic 544, 7,000 feet inbound, Gulf Mike 514.
Nordic 544, you're still lower. And Finnair 6374, confirm your requested pushback. Finnair 6374, line up question, push.
No, he's
start
pushing.
Route, straight push, QNH 1007.
Oh, it's burning over there. It's smoking. Nordic 386 requesting push and start.
Nordic 386, straight push, start route, QNH 1007.
Straight push, start up route, QNH 1007, Nordic 386. Cockpit
And
ground.
Scandinavian
We
5
are clear
Charlie,
to push,
vacation runway 01
brakes
right.
set. So a lot of people here
55
today.
Charlie, taxi Juliet.
Straight push.
Taxi Juliet for stand 65 from Scandinavian 5 Charlie.
Park brakes released.
Commencing push. All
Nordic
engines clear.
630,
Start at
open
wheel.
start.
Thank you, starting to on the sequence.
Nordic 632.
He's not pushing straight.
Company behind is clear. Straight and push and start route, QNH 1007.
Where did he...
Roger that, one company has finished their taxi. Push and start approach, straight push.
What did the bird something here?
7, Nordic 622.
Nordic 1170, contact Oslo approach, 120, decimal 455. Hello?
We can't really continue.
Oslo 120, 455,
What?
Nordic 1170, hello.
Nordic 1140, wind is 180 degrees, Fahrenheit,
That's right.
01 left, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff for Nordic 1140.
This says parking brakes.
Yeah, park your brake sets.
Waiting your confirmation for a good
What
engine
happened here?
start.
Why did he push like that? Yeah, they took it for engine number 2.
Finnair 6374, this is why I told you to do a straight pushback. When able, move a bit forward.
Okay.
But when he's moving now, he's got to clip our winglet. So,
And Scandinavian 5 Charlie, sorry, can I get this stand again?
Stand 65.
Stand 65, thank you.
Scandinavian 1901, line up 01 right. 01 right. Nordic 1140, contact Oslo approach, 120, decimal 455, hello?
On to Oslo approach on 120455 for Nordic 1140.
Yes.
Hello.
start cut out. Starting number 1.
Finnair 6374, taxi Kilo and Mike, turning point 01 left.
Yeah, we'll taxi one Mike. Yeah, but we are still stuck here though. Are we able to move anything in here? It's a bit hard for us to move anything further. Starter cut out. Yeah, maybe we will just use the PMDG push. Copy, have a clear correction. We have to get engine start so you can disconnect.
Cockpit to ground. We
Oh,
have a good
sorry.
engine start. You can disconnect.
Forgot
I'm looking here.
to delete that. after the GSX just before we started. But yeah, I'm not sure if you're able to move with... I don't think we would have pushed much further back actually. Are we able to move out of here?
Nordic 632 ready for taxi clearance.
Nordic 632, taxi via Golf, November, and hold short Kilo.
Yeah, I think we should be able to move out of
Roger
here
that,
without
taxiing
any...
way Golf, November, point Kilo, Nordic
Bypass being
632.
removed.
we should probably push a little bit further
Not
to be on
holding
the safe
point,
side.
hold short of taxiway
Left
Kilo.
is clear. Right is clear.
Ugh.
Roger that, holding short at taxiway Kilo, Nordic 632.
Scanner 1901, wind 18
We'll just get the gap in and then we'll just push a little bit further.
Finnair 6374, line up 01 there.
Got the gap in. We'll just push a little bit further.
Ground, flight deck.
Go ahead.
Beacons on. Brakes release. Clear to push straight back.
Copy that. Clear to push straight back. Release the park brakes, please.
Yeah, we'll just push a little
Brakes
bit.
released.
So we have a little bit more margin here to turn. And we can't do anything with GSX, you can't just immediate. Oh, that would be nice if they actually could do that. Just stop intermediate in the push. Yeah, we'll not be pushing that far. Okay, flaps 5, flight control check. Before start check, correction before taxi checklist. Generators on, probe heat, on anti-ice, off, aircon and press, packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches, continuous, recall checked, engine start levers, unlit and flight controls are checked, ground equipment clear, flaps, 5 land, 5 green, APU off for taxi complete.
Hello, runway 01 right, clear to land, wind 180 degrees, final.
Clear to land, runway 01 right, 56.
Nordic 386 requesting taxi.
1, contact Oslo approach, 118 to 480, copy.
Typical. So embarrassing, always embarrassing when that happens. Nordic 386 requesting taxi.
Nordic 386, taxi Kilo, hold short November.
Kilo, hold short November, Nordic 386. Okay,
Nordic
left clear.
632, continue
Right,
taxi via Kilo and Mike, turning point 0 left.
Continuing taxi via Kilo and Mike, calling for 01 left, Nordic 632. Telegram 981, well, fully ready for push on the start.
Scanner 981, push on start approach, QNH1007, straight push.
Hello.
Push on start approach, straight push, and QNH1007, Scanner 815.
Thank you.
No problem.
Nordic 653, good evening. On final runway 01 left.
Nordic 643, hello, Roger. Finnair 6374, wind at 180 degrees, 5 knots, 01 left, clear takeoff.
Yeah, the right is clear. And we're ordered to hold short here at November.
Oslo Tower, good evening, Scandinavian 27 Alpha, base leg R2 Whiskey 01 left.
27 Alpha, Roger. Nordic 643, runway 01 left, clear to land. Wind is 180 degrees per knot.
Nordic 643, clear to land.
Just need to...
Scanner 156, taxi stand 81 via...
That was a late landing clearance.
Romeo.
Taxi stand 81 via Juliet and Romeo. Can you place?
Nordic 386, continue taxi Kilo and Mike, 20.01 left.
Taxi Kilo Mike, 0.0 left, Nordic 386.
Nordic 632, line left,
right clear, left clear.
Line from 01 left, Nordic 622.
Scan 27 Alpha, reduce final approach speed, 1 departure right.
Final approach speed, scan over 27 Alpha.
Scanning 150, request push and start.
Right
Scan
clear,
150,
left clear.
Nordic 643, runway located.
You are not vacated until you pass the line. Nordic 632, runway 01 left, clear takeoff. Wind 180 degrees, 5 knots. Traffic 4 miles per hour.
How's it actually for takeoff from 01 left, wind on Addons, Nordic 632.
Left clear, right clear.
Scanner 1901 tower. Sure.
Okay, before takeoff checklist. Flaps, 5 plat, 5 grids, elevation 5.7 units, chemical given before takeoff.
Tower Nordic 454 ready for push and start.
Stand by. Nordic Christian scan 27 Alpha, 01 left, clear to land. Wind is 180 degrees right now.
Click on 01 left, scan over 27 Alpha.
Left clear, right clear.
Finnair 6374 and contact Oslo approach 118 is 480.
118
Nordic 643, taxi stand 14 via November and Golf.
627 via November and Golf. Nothing good.
Scanner 150, push start route. Pushing that, continuing 150. Nordic 454, straight push start route, QNH 1007.
Straight push QNH 1007 Nordic 454.
Nordic 632, contact Oslo approach, frequency 120.455.
I wonder how long we need to stay here and wait.
Oslo approach, frequency 120.455, Nordic 632.
Scanner 27 Alpha, taxi November and Golf, stand 18.
I don't see anyone.
Stand 18, thank you, scan
Oh, there's someone there.
Tower Tower, scan and folder 95, 01 left.
Scope 4095, runway 01 left, clear to land, wind is 180 degrees, 5 knots.
01 left, clear to land, scan and folder 95.
Yeah, I need to wait a little bit.
Nordic 386 behind landing Scandinavian, line for 01 left behind.
Behind the landing Scandinavian, landing på 80 left behind the Nordic 386. So, landing up behind.
Tower Swiss 121, ready for push and start.
Yes, please contact approach, he wants you. Swiss 1211, straight push sharp route, QNH 1007.
after that push, QNH 1007, face 1211. Scandinavian 815, we request taxi and we are able Alpha 3.
Scandinavian 815, taxi Hotel and Mike to Alpha 3.
Hotel Mike to Alpha 3, yes, Scandinavian 815.
Bye-bye.
Tower, getting 60, Papa, Sim 73, information echo,
1060 Papa, Tower LA, you're cleared to Stockholm, Master 6 Bravo departure, cleared 7000 feet, squawk 1222.
Clear to Stockholm via Master 6 Bravo, clear to 7000 feet, squawk 1222,
Scandinavian 60 Papa, radar crew.
And left is clear, and he just landed.
4492, West 69, information echo, clear to Svalbard.
Scandinavian 4492, Gardermoen Tower LA, you're cleared Longyear, Idda 6 Delta departure, cleared 7000 feet, squawk 4576.
The reverse 6 Delta 01 left, initial land 7000 in the box 4576, Scandinavian 4492.
Scandinavian 4492, radar crew.
Yep, are we ready?
Scandinavian 4095, taxi Victor and Yankee, hold short of hotel.
Victor Yankee, short of hotel, Scandinavian 4495.
Nordic 386, wind is 180 degrees, 5 knots, runway 01 left, clear circle.
Clear takeoff 0 left to Nordic 386. Okay, ready.
And
Ready.
Nordic 454,
Take
ready
off.
for taxi to 01 left.
Nordic 454, taxi via Yankee,
Stabilized,
hotel and
setting
Mike,
thrust.
so 01 left.
Yankee, hotel and Mike, Nordic 454 for 01 left.
Take off for a set. Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Nordic 386, contact Oslo approach, frequency 118 4480.
118-480 Nordic 386, ha det bra.
Scandinavian 815, via Alpha 3, line at 01 left.
By Alpha 3,
Ah,
line
wrong
at
way
01 left,
around.
Scandinavian 815.
4-8.
Scandinavian 4095, continue via Yankee Tromsø.
I hate doing things like that. Spirit event, 220. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps up, speed checked.
Traffic.
Disregard, that's false alarm. Approach, god kveld, Nordic 386, passing 3500 for 7000. We can close you.
Nordic 386, Oslo, hello, identified, climb unrestricted, flight level 210, report your altitude again.
Climb 210, we are passing 4200 feet, 386.
Nordic 386, thank you, proceed direct to Kikni.
Direct Kikni 386. Go on there.
769 area Charlie, contact directors 136.405, call for Nolly, goodbye.
210 set. And then Gigni. Confirm. Execute. Cancel. Okay, Christian standby. Sorry, standard.
Contact Polaris on 1. Let's see.
After take checklist.
120.38.
Engine bleeds. All packs, auto, landing gear. Up off flaps. Up, no light, no meters. Standard set cross change passing through 6,700 feet. Now, +0 after takeoff complete.
Volanta 386, contact Polaris, 120.380, ha det bra.
120-380 Nordic 36, ha det bra. Just do 120-38. Yep, looking good. Fantastic.
Delta, Polaris screening, flight level 370 inbound Addons.
Polaris, god kväll, Nordic 386, passing 110-4210.
Nordic 386, Polaris, hello, flight level 370.
From 370, Nordic 386. Set. Good. Then we'll just delete the engine out set. Yeah, we're landing at 26. We're landing. We departed quite. We're on the ground for quite a while, but we're still landing at 26. We're landing 4 minutes earlier. That is not bad. Yeah, Finn, hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so you need to go into the. I don't remember what the folder is, but if you go to flightsim.to, you will be able to find different wallpaper or EFB wallpapers that you can use for basically backgrounds, and if they have its own folder, then you can just switch the image in there. So that's what I've done, because changing directly into the aircraft folder didn't work for me, so I needed to download the third-party one and then change the background in that one for it to actually work. So I would recommend you trying to do that. That's probably the easiest. So you need to just find that, and then you'll find the EFB wallpaper and so on the inside that folder. Variable, hello, crew, hoping well. Yeah, that was really close. He definitely hit us on the wingtip there. I'm not really sure what happened there, why he just pushed straight facing west there. That was a really bit that was a bit interesting. My Lieutenant, hello, welcome, hoping well. So yeah, I'm using a yoke, and I also have a side stick for the nose wheel steering of the tiller. So I have both a yoke and a side stick, but primary flight controls, it's the yoke. Yeah, no, I don't think it is a work folder. It is another folder. It is the stuff with H, I think. Let me see if I can find that folder. It is not a work folder. It is the HTML_UI folder. Pages, VC cockpit, instruments, PMDG tablets, 77800 assets, and there we go. than they are in the folder. So it is in the component folder, HTML_UI folder. That's where you can find it. Yeah, now I can recommend you going instead with an external one, because then, for example, you will get rid of the PMDG logo on the home button. If you want that one to be removed as well. It's up to you though. Yeah. Ooh, not bad, not bad. That's cool though, Terrain, that's cool. Nice. Fernando, hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Welcome. Yeah, so we're going to check that.
Descend from level 100, Elevatex.
Yeah, the air supplementary for Tromsø with the North configuration, because we're still landing before that goes into effect, but it was still probably a good thing to have that in mind. So it's air sub 33, 2025. Let me see if I can find that. 33, 33, there we go. PDF. So yeah, I've read through this before, but it's a while ago, so I don't remember what we are really talking about, because if I'm correct, it is because of some construction work. They're moving the runway, so it actually will be shorter. So that means we need to touch down later down on the runway, further down. So this AIP AirRack supplement contains an overview of planned construction work that may affect aircraft operation at Tromsø Airport, Langnes, during the summer of 2025. The main purpose of the construction work is the resurfacing of the runway, along with associated electrical work, soil replacement in the runway safety area, and the eastern side of the cleanup after the old fire training field, and work on parts of Taxi Yankee to establish the infrastructure for a new de-icing platform and new aircraft parking stands. Construction work will take place on the runway in the surrounding safety areas, making runways 186 unavailable for ordinary use at night during the following periods. 12th of June to 4th of September between 1900 and 0500. So again, that means they are moving the runway down. I think it is mainly for the rescue helicopters that they have, that they still have it active, partially. For the rescue to be able to use the runway. So it says there that will be unavailable. So if we are not able to land at 1900, we are not really going to be able to land at all. Because runway North projection standard threshold 18, temporary threshold runway 36. Because again, that means we need to land quite far down. We have quite a shorter runway length. So this is runway 18, runway 36. Threshold will be standard.
1901, also plan contact from Packet Control 136.485.
But where is the north config? Runway configuration north, temporary, threshold runway 36. So for 36, threshold. I think we should have a picture here. We have some approach plates as well.
256, route zone navigation direction down for runway 19.
Work in progress, north closed tonight. Yeah, exactly. So with our beautiful 737, we will not be able to land with that runway configuration, so we will not be able to land at all, and it also says so that it will be unavailable. Oh, I actually had that supplementary here already on or open. Is it the same one?
5,000 feet.
Yeah. I had, this was the third time I opened, so I had 2 open already. So we are definitely ready for it before. Yeah. Passing 300. But again, we're landing more than half hour before, so that is fine. But I imagine that's why we do not have a return flight to this lake due to the construction work. Because you can see that on the schedule with this schedule is quite irregular. So it is because we had an aircraft that departed to Tromsø like 25 minutes before we departed. So.
5-6 when ready.
Yeah.
Flight level 120.
When ready, descend to flight level 120.
I'm watching from Argentina. That's cool. Welcome from Argentina then. But no, unfortunately I can't fly on Mondays.
Contact approved 120
Unfortunately, I have other stuff as well, so then school. So Mondays and Tuesdays will not work. So I hope I should be able, hopefully, it's really hard though, to be able to fly on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. But again, it does really depend. You probably don't know, but the train here in Norway is quite unpredictable. So it is quite a risk, because I need to take the train for like 15 minutes to get home. And if that train is delayed, then I will not make my flight. So yeah, and for the last 3 days it have been delayed. It was just delayed by 5 minutes today, so that was an improvement. But it was delayed by 20-30 minutes for the last 3 days. So yeah, that's the only real concern I have. And also that I'm finished so late, so it's hard to fit in. Advisory Nordic 386, ha det bra. So yeah, it's a bit hard to fit in any schedules, unfortunately. But I will try my best. There is a few that works, but it will probably be pretty much the same ones all over again if you're flying in the week like we're doing now. So yeah, but yeah, again, it is not easy to do that at all. So again, I will try my best to find some rosters we can do. But I also need to wake up early, so if we're flying past midnight, then yeah, it's not gonna be a lot of sleep that at night. Then 5-6 hours of sleep, not optimal, is it? But that works. So I miss flying already, so. It's less than 2 weeks since the last flew, but yeah, I would love to do this more, but I have so much to do, so it doesn't really fit in the schedule, unfortunately. So, but I will try my best. But no, not on Monday. Thomas, eller welcome, hoping well. Good question. Yeah, so I generally don't really learn much. I do learn something new here and there. I generally learn new things all the time, but I don't learn new things every flight. I don't. Now that I'm reading through the FCOM again, I suddenly pops in things that I have totally forgot that this aircraft is able to do, and how it works in general. It's yeah, it's so much, like, it is 1,000 pages, so it's just easy to remember everything. And then, yeah, so I don't really learn new things all the time. I do a little bit here and there, but I know this aircraft quite well already, but I still get surprised sometimes about what this aircraft actually is capable to do, even though it's a design from the 60s. So yeah, I do learn something new here and there, but not on every flight. I hope I understood the question though. Yeah, exactly. I'm happy to be able to, or hopefully be able to do it, but again, it does really depend a little bit. How's it go? It quite heavily depends. I have pretty much the same same school days every day compared to many others that. Yeah, many others as well have about the same school day, but they maybe start a little bit later and then have to about when I'm finished, or they start at my time but I finished earlier. I would love to finish earlier, but because of EASA and the aviation authority in Norway, can't do that. It's not going to be enough hours at school, so that's why we have so long school days. Exactly that of what I'm going compared to the rest of the school. I go in a path FSC speed. So everyone else at school is finished early there. I have variable school days, and we finish 15:40 every day. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. That people as well are. Oh, what's that called again? I don't remember what the name for that is. They pass away on the train because they don't really exactly know why. But when 3 people are passing away on the same train to Oslo, because it is packed with people, and understand the problem there. So yeah. It is not really great using the train here. It's just too many people that take the train at the same time, and it always gets delayed off by something. Feels like there's a new excuse all the time. Mostly signal faults at the line, but that's not the only problem though. Yeah, it's that's something I don't like. I mean, I like taking the train. It is quite relaxing and chill to take the train, but again, it's so unpredictable here, so yep. And the worst thing is that it is even worse. It's quite bad in the winter, and I like assume that the train goes according to plan during the winter, but here, no, definitely doesn't do that here for some weird reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, bus makes sense because the roads are slippery and so on, but the train, I have no clue why that doesn't go according to plan during the winter. So yeah. I mean, from Norway you probably expect it, but yeah, just isn't the case. So that's something I'm a bit worried about, because then I'll get late to school and so on. But that's again not my fault, so I can't really get anything on me for that. It is my transport that fails me. So yep. I have Norwegian Aviation, hello, welcome, opening well. I fly to Tromsø as well. I have so many flights to Tromsø today. Landing soon as well, nice. Not bad. Enjoy your 4-degree glide slope. I think the 77 can fly up to... What did we find out? 6 degrees on the glide? I don't think it was that much. I think it was like... yeah, 5-6 degrees, I think it's maximum on the 70. But I mean, the airline need to be certified to fly such steep approaches as well. But yeah, again, I don't remember the exact number. Yeah. But hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. Oh, I wish I could fly more today. I really do. So, and the first thing is that we need to deadhead home again tomorrow. If I would be able to fly this weekend, we would just have had a layover in Tromsø and just waited one day before we flew out of Tromsø on Saturday. But I'm not home, so and there is no point in staying in Tromsø for a week. There is not a point in doing that. So yeah, I just need to take a nice deadhead home. I mean, it works, but not optimal. I don't want to do it. I would like to fly down as well. I have so many flights out of Gardermoen, but I also have a few arrivals. So, because we have been flying so much out to the district, but we have been deadheading home again. so yeah. But yeah, this is the flight we got scheduled to today, so yeah. Okay, I've just grabbed my dinner, so I'll be back in just a few moments. Okay, we're back again. Yeah, we'll do a fuel check at Zoom. When are we descending? We are descending in... yeah, okay, at 17:58, 310 miles. Yeah. So fuel check at Zoom. Wherever Zoom is. I need to be on the first page here. There we go. 5.1 and 2.2. Yeah, I have heard that, Thomas, indeed, that they don't have access to some of the trains because they have their technical base there. So they have some trains that is stuck. So because they normally use 2 trains in the rush, in the morning and evening rush, but a few of the lines they are using then doesn't have 2 trains. A double train that they stay. So it's the 5 what's this called? Vogner? Carriage? No. Yeah, instead of 5 they have 10. So double. But some but at least the train I take always have or the route I'm taking always have 2 trains in the evening. Or sorry, afternoon. Always. So yeah, so it haven't been that bad on the route I'm taking. The problem that we have had is some faults, yeah, that the train just goes slow, or it's delayed in from Oslo or Asker or whatever it is, or wherever it's delayed from. That's mainly the problem I have encountered. But it's heading into London. Nice, it's very nice. Yeah, I've heard that they have almost all of the I don't remember what it's called, but what is that in English? I can drink. What's that? I don't remember. Yeah, that there was something wrong with the brakes, so basically all of them need to go in for an inspection and the replacement of the brakes. So yeah, it does go well for the transport here. But still love taking the train though. It's quite nice. And it's quite fast as well, unless there is delays or technical faults. Then it's actually faster than taking the car because there is so many people that go some at the same time. So just like those huge lines. So it takes you more than double the time to take the car. Yeah, fuel consumer, so 5.1 tons, we have 5.3 on board. 2.2, we have 2.2. 28, we have been flying for 29. Actually it's 28, but that's fine. Fantastic. I'm flying with a Max. I mean, the Max is a fantastic aircraft to fly though. I love flying the Max. It's a great aircraft, it is. Huge displays. It's quite a nice aircraft to handle as well. It should be quite like the NG. But since, again, we have two different developers, it feels quite different. So yeah, I'm looking quite forward for PMDG to release their Max aircraft. Another problem I noticed with the 77 from PMDG here is that when we disconnect the autopilot, the aircraft is not actually trimmed. I'm not sure if that's a thing with real aircraft. When the disconnected aircraft is not properly trimmed, I would imagine the autopilot trims the aircraft accordingly. You have the speed trim system going on the background all the time. So I'm not really sure why that is. If it is a thing with the PMDG or if it is a feature of the real aircraft. Like, some people think that there is something wrong with many aircraft that developers have made, but actually it is a feature with the real aircraft. And I think that's quite funny. So just everyone assumes, this aircraft is there's a bug. That's actually not a bug, it's a feature with the real aircraft. For example, with the O-ring exits, that's actually a bit annoying because on the earlier NGs, when they first went out of the production line in the 90s, when you move the thrust levers forward for takeoff, it will do a check of the doors to check that the locks are in place. But with the earlier NGs, the lock detection mechanism on the O-ring exit wasn't correct, or it didn't work correctly. So it will actually trigger a master caution warning and illuminate the door lights up in overhead. And that means you are required to reject because you have master caution, you're below 80 knots. That means you need to stop. And of course that's not optimal. So Boeing implemented a fix on that. So no NGs have that anymore. But PMDG, for some reason, not sure why, decided to implement that into this aircraft. And that is actually, for my case at least, that's quite annoying because when we are departing and we have a master caution, we are supposed to reject. But since we have this feature, we just disregard because it will fix itself after about 2 seconds. So that means the last caution will illuminate, but it will extinguish. So always when we have a master caution light, I just call it master caution and then wait. If it extinguishes, we will continue to take off, but if it stays illuminated, we will then reject. Because again, it is that thing, and the real aircraft actually doesn't have that bug anymore. So, and why that is not an option, I don't know. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just checking to see if everything is okay.
Yes, everything is fine here, thank you.
Give me a call if you need anything else.
Of course. So that's one thing I find a bit annoying. Another thing is the IAN mode, the integrated approach and navigation. It is that if you fly a non-precision approach like an RMP, you can actually get a fake glider and glide slope that just follows the vertical path or the lateral path from the FMC, but it just displays this as an ILS. That is something quite a few airlines actually have installed, but PMG also did make it as an option, so all aircraft have it here, and that can be a bit tricky, especially if you're flying an ILS approach. But if you hit the approach, but for example a bit early perhaps, not sure actually how we can trigger that on a normal ILS approach, but sometimes when you hit an approach, you need to actually verify that you don't get the glide path and the final approach course, because then it will lock into the IAN mode and the lateral and the vertical LM path as for a normal RMP approach instead of the actual localizer and the glide slope. So yeah, and that's if you're hitting the approach button. Again, something that no real airline or very few airlines in the regular world actually have implemented. They just made it as a default, and you can't get rid of it. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but again, can't really do much with that. So yeah. I think it is primarily those two things that is the main problems, if you can call it that at the moment. Not really a problem either though, but it is just a little bit annoying. That's really the only thing. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've not really been taking public transport in, that's what it is called, public transport. Yeah, I've not been taking public transport much in Oslo though. I'm not very often there. But yeah, the only thing I would really like is that the train will go here a bit more frequent. I can't really complain, it goes either every half hour or hour, so it isn't that bad. So in the rush hours, it is going to be every half hour. So I mean, I can't really complain too much about it. But I think about from Lillestrøm, between Lillestrøm and Oslo, it goes a train by basically every 10 minutes. It's insane how many trains it goes from there. So yeah, but again, in Oslo, yeah, it isn't that bad. But out in the districts, it is a different story, unfortunately. But yeah, again, it is money. There is not many people taking their train out in the district, for example, in the middle of the night, so that makes sense. So yeah. Yeah. Again, yeah, at least in Oslo it isn't that bad, it isn't, you are correct with that. I can agree with it. I mean, there's a little bit less now due to Majorstua being closed, because of some renovations. So the metro doesn't really, or you need to take an alternative for the metro in that area, if I'm correct. I haven't really taken that metro, so I don't know. Well, know that the station is closed at Majorstua, so you need to take a bus or take a bike or something like that. Not sure how long they're actually going to be doing the work on that station now. Okay, is it half an hour till... it's an hour till landing. Okay, it's about half an hour to descent, so... should give the... use the... where's the intercom? Intercom. Flight PA. Hello?
Hi, Captain. I was wondering if you'd like anything to eat. Anything from the menu, or maybe a snack.
Do you guys want anything to eat? I don't need anything. I can ask you for water. I'm not sure if it will serve any water today, but I can ask if you have. But no snacks. Wait, what happened here? Oh, then will go up well. I'm sorry, but we do not have that on board. Chips? Anything else? What if we don't have a steak on board? We have a low-cost airline after all. And we're flying domestic. Anything else? No? Can you please get one chips, please?
Of course. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll bring it to you.
Thank you. But why didn't it call when we hit the... Hello. There we go.
Hi.
Yes, hello. We're descending in approximately 30.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oi, it is bugged. Thank you. Unlock it. Yeah, that's because we are inside here. Oh, then it goes to resets. Why does it turn on the light? Strange. What's the weather like in Tromsø at the moment? Is it still good? That was Gardermoen, wrong airport. Tromsø, we currently have winds 04 at 8. Yeah, so it's going to be a slight crosshead wind. 40 degrees off, so yeah, about 40-45 degrees I imagine. Or 44 degrees. And okay, between 035 and 044 I would reckon. So just below 45 degrees to our right side, 8 knots. We'll get a slight crosswind. Or crosshead wind. Smoke right. So yeah. Some slight winds, but that's why. It's like 3 minutes early, even though we were quite delayed out of Gardermoen due to traffic. Hello. Ay, 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 ay. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Your booth is ready for you in the galley whenever you want it.
Thank you.
No problem.
I would love a physical audio control panel for the 7.3. You just do that manually here instead of looking down. That would be nice. Would love that. Got the chips now, fantastic. Enjoy it. Hope it tastes well. How sweet, control is online. Helsinki. Even, what the, yeah, this is, okay, I'm not going to try to even pronounce that. Yes, I did, Thomas. I will not eat it up before I've finished. I think I will wait. None of them. I mean, I would like a quick lunch though, that would be nice. I mean, it's not Friday yet, so... yeah. Yep. So we should soon start thinking about our descent. Just go with standard ILS today. It's the easiest, and it is basically just straight in. We're landing on day 6, so yeah. No visual anything, just straight in. Make it easy. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Should be a nice sunset approach though. See that I can't see it though because of the because of you. Yeah, so the sun is not really on its way down yet, but I will accelerate a bit once we get further north. Where is flight radar? Why are they calling us 24/7? Aye. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Would you like a drink? Tea, coffee, or water?
Yeah, of course. Do you guys want anything to drink? I know at least one water. Is there anything else on that water? Anything else on the drink side? I'm in the November Oscar. Nothing, just water. Can you please have one water?
Of course. I'll go and get it for you now. Just give me a few minutes.
Thank you. You're still in there. I mean, it should be fun getting winter back here. Lot of things I need to read through again because of winter operations. Maybe I should also buy Active Sky because it have this because of temperature corrections. Of course, at the moment the simulator doesn't simulate that, but when it gets colder, the air molecules will be closer together, and that will then give us. It's a lower altitude. I just had this at school like two days ago. How an altimeter works. I should remember this. Yeah, because at hot temperatures the air molecules takes more place or more space. The colder it will be closer together, and that means it will be a lower pressure, so that means it will indicate that we are lower than we actually are, isn't it? Hello. Sorry, I forgot that. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Your drinks are ready in the storage area, so feel free to collect them whenever you're free.
Thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, so that means we need to correct our altitude, correct the MSA, correct the constraints in the FMC, and so on. So yeah, would love to have that simulated as well, but the simulator doesn't do it. But is it worth it to buy Active Sky just for that, and perhaps some turbulence? Because they have turbulence, they even have 8 turbulence. And I highly doubt 2024 have the simulator as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it worth it? That's debatable. Do I have the money to do it, or to buy it? And that's another question as well. So yeah. Thomas, yeah, I understand what you mean. That's actually a very good question. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know. It is probably because we are us. Oh, maybe. A little bit chipped, if you can say that. Maybe that could be the reason. Not sure what that is in English. Can't remember anything. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, but I imagine that could probably be the reason why. That's actually a very good question. I don't really have a good answer on it. Again, I imagine that could be an answer. It's Friday tomorrow already. Oh, time is flying by fast. It's nice though. But have practical work tomorrow as well. And unfortunately not on airplanes though. It's a bit unfortunate. Not yet, at least. Now we're just drawing the hangars at the school. That's the only thing we're doing. To mark up where fire extinguishers are, where the emergency exits are, where the fire gates are, or the fire routes. Because they have white lines in the hangars to mark the way out in case of a fire. So things like that is basically what we have been doing. So I don't really think we will have any practical work on an aircraft before like week 38, right before the autumn vacation, I think. We need protective shoes and so on first, and we're going to go through tools and so on. So yeah, I think it will take its time, but probably quite a bit of fun when we first get started. Looking forward to start with that. Um, 385. 4 degree on the glide. It's gonna be quite a steep one. Should be fun. As always. Yeah, so it will be what's the 5% is even a red warning here. I wonder what that stands for. It didn't give me any explanations. I mean, come on. Okay, what is the missed approach climb gradient here? It is 4%. Should be able to do the 4%. 4%. Winds are 4 at 8. 4 at 8. Temperature is 10, equinage 11. Temperature 10. We'll go. What should we go with? What's our landing weight? That's a good way to start. So 3.5 for performance, 900 kilos. Yeah, that would be 600, so that would be 58.4. We are in Tromsø. It's not the longest run. We have quite a steep descent as well, so I think we will go with full reverse on this one. Yeah, make it easy there. Calculate with the full reverse. Yep, and wind correction 5. Yeah, so flaps 30, yeah, so 138 on the VRF. Or should we go with 40 so we have, if you have 40 we have a slower speed. If you have, yeah, then we have a... yeah, but if you have 40 I think, yeah, we will probably have a little bit lower nose down attitude. And since you have a 4 degree, that will be quite... we will probably feel that, so I think we'll go with 30 then. Yeah, we'll go with 30. 138. Yep. No, that was not correct. Again, since we have a flap 30, we will have a little bit higher speed. Yeah, but when we have a high speed, we also need nose, otherwise we will... Oh, so I was thinking the wrong way. Should we go with flaps 40? Yeah, we will go with flaps 40 actually. It is again quite a steep approach, so being able to fly a bit slower is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. We can go with 40 then. Well, Thomas, no, that was, sorry, it was, I didn't really explain what it was. It was, I got a warning, a caution, a note, caution, and a warning on the missed approach climb gradient out of Tromsø. So at 6%, we had a red warning. On the 5% that we are using, it is, so we're using 4%, what are we using here? We're using 5, I'm using 4. Yeah, so it was not 6%. 5% is a red warning, 4% that we're using is a yellow caution, and the 3% is a note. So it is not that Gardermoen is here at Tromsø with the climb gradient. I'm not sure. I didn't really say why we got that warning though. So I'm not really sure why that is. But 31 knots, 131 knots is a bit better. Yep. Okay, are we ready for the briefing? We're actually parking. That's a good question. We are Delta Yankee 386. B2. I'm not landing at B2 partner B2 in Oslo. Tromsø Airport. Avinor. Arrivals. Norwegian 328. 386 from Oslo. Oh, they departed 2 minutes. It looks like they were behind schedule, but they're actually ahead of schedule. No, I have no clue where we're parking, so we'll just take whatever we can find. We will be able to do something. But yeah, are we ready for the approach briefing? Oh yeah, of course you didn't do what I wanted. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it is there. Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't see. So, for the approach briefing, this is our star. Expecting the Atvik 1 Lima arrival, chart 10 Charlie, effective 12th June 25. So we are coming in via Atvik, continue down to Vedig, and then to Vamen. That will be the clearance limit. Maximum 210 knots, about 5,000. When we say in Oslo, so in Tromsø is 7,100 feet. We fly standard maximum 250 below 100. And it won't. When it comes to threats today, we have quite a bit of terrain, as you may see. We're going to be flying. Tromsø is located in between mountains, so we will be flying in there as well. We have quite a bit. We have a 4-degree glide slope, so 1 degree steeper than the standard 3 degrees. So that is also something to definitely be aware of. That also might cause some problems, especially with the energy management. We also have. Yeah, actually, I think that should be it. Yeah, it is not raining, so a slippery runway is not really anything to be concerned of. For the approach itself, we're expecting the ILS sooner for 36. This is on chart 11-2, effective 12th June 25. So we're coming in via Vamen, initial fix maximum 250. Oh, sorry, the initial fix and the initial approach fix maximum 210. And then catching the glide, or the localizer at least. So ILS is 003 degrees. Sorry, the reversing is 003 degrees. ILS is 110.9 Tango Charlie. 003 is set triple with 1109 also set triple. It will again be a glide of 4 degrees, or a non-standard glide of 4 degrees. So very important with energy management to configure the aircraft early, especially now that we're going to be using flaps 40. We'll need to slow down even further. So we will configure earlier than we are used to, drop the gear early, extend the flaps early, and probably use quite a bit of speed brake during the final approach to be able to slow down the aircraft enough. It will be tricky, that's for sure. It's always a bit tricky with the energy management into Tromsø due to that glide slope. Minimum 385 feet with a missed approach climb gradient of 4%. We're quite steep as well. Transition level will be 80, and for the mist, if you need to go around, we will be climbing on the heading 003 degrees to Kvalsund NDB. Then we'll take a left turn climbing on 343 degrees. When passing 3,500 feet, then we'll take a left turn again to Kvalsund NDB, climbing to 5,000 and hold. So again, climb straight to Kvalsund, then a left turn climbing on 343. by 343. And then passing 3005, turn left direct to Kvalsund. Yeah, that's because of terrain, of course. It doesn't show that here on the map or on the chart itself. So yeah, again, straight ahead, Kvalsund, left turn 343, 3,500 feet, left turn Kvalsund, 5,000 hold. We have a warning, steep angle approach. Again, it is 4 degrees instead of the standard 3. We have another one here. Descent on glide slope below 5,000 feet is not permitted until passing 11.7 Tango Charlie. So we are not able to descend on glide slope below 5,000 feet until we pass 11.7. So we'll hit the Warlock first, pass 11.7, we will then hit the approach, catch the glide and start descending. Yeah, other than that, nothing really else special on this one. Again, the energy management here will be quite important. Slow down early, drop the gear early, extend flaps early so we have control of the speed of the aircraft. So able to configure before the 1,000-foot gate, so we're actually able to land and not need to do a missed approach. And also again, the missed approach is something by itself. It will be quite a steep climb due to the terrain, so be aware of that as well. We are landing with flaps 40, 131 on the VRF, wind correction 5, and 136. We will use max or normal reverse thrust, so detent 2 or full. And again, that does depend on what the simulator will give us, and we will go manual braking as well. For the taxi, these are airport charts 10-9, effective 12th of June 25. We're landing 36, we want to vacate via Echo or backtrack. If you're passing Echo, we will then just backtrack wherever we are and then taxi down and vacate to Echo. I don't think we're able to vacate by Delta, but if you're able to Delta as well, that would be nice, but probably go Echo. Taxi down via Enki and then to our parking stand. I'm not really sure where we are parking yet though. Find out. We have one hotspot. So this is a hotspot at Delta and Enki, so moment area adjacent to taxiway intersection. Heavy traffic with vehicles, frequent operations with helicopters west of taxiway intersection. Aircraft may enter taxiway Delta also from the west. There's a lot of vehicle, helicopter traffic, so also we need to be a bit careful taxiing past the Delta here. We have one warning caution as well, so wind shear eddies may occur on a short final for runway 1836, with wind 270 degrees above 20 knots. Yeah. Other than that, no other hotspots, taxi restrictions, no time-wise today. We have, yeah, so the runway is resurfaced, it is not grooved yet, so be careful with a slippery runway if it is raining, but it's not raining, so it should be fine. And the pop is for 180 is not really applicable for us, is it? Landing on 36. Yes, driver condition, 666 dry, but the conditions are looking good, just some slight winds from the northeast. So we slight cross headwind, but nothing that we should not be able to do here. So yeah, the weather is looking good, so yeah. Again, nothing out of the ordinary here at least. Again, the only thing is the steep descent and the terrain in the vicinity, but we're around the airport. So there are any questions? No, we'll not take a visual today. It's basically just straight in on the ILS, so we'll just do that. It's a bit easier. It's really a point in doing a visual when you can just fly straight in. So no questions. Or not, then our briefing is complete. And descent checklist. Presentation, landing altitude set to 50 feet, recall is checked, auto brake off, landing data, VDF 131, minimums 385 feet, approach briefing completed. Descent checklist is complete. We're ready, we can descend down to flight level 200. 200 cents. Yes, Peter, welcome back again, welcome back. Aha, I see. Hope you enjoyed that. You're flying back to Oslo. You're flying from Tromsø, or you're flying from Stavanger. I don't remember. I think I heard he was flying to Stavanger, but I might be wrong. But I think he said Tromsø earlier as well. So, but yeah, but you probably took the flight that left before us, didn't you? The 328. No, not 328. That is to Alta. Yeah, Echo November Romeo. Because I saw that was an aircraft that was departing about 25 minutes earlier than us, so I imagine that is AU. Yeah, Tromsø Oslo. Yeah, it was 382. I was thinking 328 is Alta, 382 is Tromsø. So it's flying back again. It left at 17:10 and we departed 18:35. Yeah, forget that. Yeah. Nice though. Yeah, pretty much ready for descent. It's nice. The sun's starting to set as well. It's not bad. Should be finished in about. We'll be landing in about half an hour or so. Yep. There you go. Retard. Now we started our descent. Should go into arm shortly. There you go, arm. So we are landing at 28. Yeah, we're landing in about 30 minutes. The clock is 59. Oh wait, the clock is not synced. Forgot to sync it after we... There you go. Okay, well, basically the same time, nevertheless. So you're landing in 30 minutes. What is the weather like? Yeah, so some light winds from the northeast, 10 degrees. And still it's broken, so it's a little cloudy. Mine damer og herrer, dette kaptein snakker. Som dere kanskje lagt merke til, så nå begynte nedstigningen vår ned mot Tromsø-Langnes, og vi forventet til å lande rundt ca. 30 minutter. Været i Tromsø for øyeblikket ser ganske så bra ut, med litt grann lett vind fra nordøst. Det rundt 11 grader for øyeblikket, og så det bare litt grann overskyet. Ellers, vi håper at du veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Vi takker for at du flyr med oss. Vi håper vi ser deg for neste flytur, og så ønsker vi dere en fin kveld videre. It is actually 10 degrees, not 11. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. As we have noticed, we now start our descent down towards Tromsø Langnes, and we're expecting to land in approximately 30 minutes. The weather in Tromsø at the moment is looking quite good, with just some light winds from the northeast, about 10 degrees centigrade, and just a little cloudy. Otherwise, we hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Thank you for choosing us. We hope to see you again on the next flight, and we do wish you a pleasant evening. Thank you. Yes. It isn't very often we're flying one leg, but that definitely happens today. If I'm not mistaken, I imagine another crew would do an aircraft change, so we'll probably fly with one aircraft and then do an aircraft change to this one and fly up to Tromsø. Maybe not. I mean, it's hard to tell. This is another way though to reposition crew to fly out of another airport. So this is also a way for them to just let them fly there. So I imagine that is most likely what is happening. Again, it is hard with the rosters. It is not easy to determine if it will be a crew change or not. Can't be 100%. It can't, unfortunately. But this works. At least we're able to fly a little bit. Oh, yeah. Thomas, I would say yes. Just started at FlyFog, so should be it's basically pretty much everything except for FlyFog is now aviation related. So yeah, it is really nice. On the downside it is so much to do. We have 2 exams in December and we have 6 exams after. We have the 2 exams in December is aerodynamics and math, and then we have I think we have physics in June, and then we have some electrical learning in January. So it's going to be a lot of exams. It's going to be a lot to learn. So that's the downside. We have so much to do. It's really a lot. But again, it is aviation related, so it should be fine. And I really like that we have aerodynamics. I love that. It's something I always have wanted to learn more about, and physics. But it is not easy to learn that by yourself at home. But basically, everything we went through for the first 4 aerodynamics hours we had on Tuesday, I knew pretty much all of it. It was basically about the ISA, the International Standard Atmosphere, so that it is 15 degrees at the sea level, decreases with 6.5 degrees per 1,000 meters. For some reason it was using meters, not feet. That was a bit strange. And things like how an altimeter is working, that it will read a higher altitude the lower the pressure is, how air molecules work in hot temperature compared to cold temperature, and things like that. So that's basically what we have had about now. So about the static port, heater tube, and so on. But yeah, we need to start. Or the first hour we had this, boom, right on. It is. We have so much to go through before December, and we have that exam in December. So we have so much to go through in the aerodynamics. So it is almost like we don't have time to go through everything. Actually, it is quite limited time we have. So yes, we actually supposed with the same teacher have about aircraft, general like flight controls and things like that. But we do not have time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to have about we're going to be talking about the yaw damper, the primary, secondary flight controls, Mac trim, things like that. So it's going to be a lot to do, but I think I will enjoy most of it. So yeah. Again, one of the downsides is that I don't really have much time to fly. Both because of exams or tests, and generally that it is much to do. But yes, I actually need to go do some homework on the aerodynamic side to finish the tasks there, and also some material things about threads, screw and bolt threads and the motor threads. Different types of threads. That's what we have been learning lately. So yeah. Yeah, we're landing in about say 25 minutes ish. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I know one person that is going the same study as I'm going. We were in the same classes at elementary actually. I didn't know that he even applied and got in. That's a bit funny, but in the class in general, I don't know anyone. we're starting to know each other. It's getting better, but it's quite new. And in week 37, on a great date, the 11th of September, we will get new classes again. Where one class will be for avionics, and the two other will be mechanical subjects. Because it's divided into the mechanical things of the aircraft, and the avionics, the electrical part of the aircraft. It's two different studies. So we will then get new classes again. So yeah. That's quite chill. That's nice for you then. I have the total opposite. It was quite chill last year, but in 150 set. But yeah, that's fine. Well, again, it is aircraft. It is, and again, I'm looking forward to learn, like basically, what I've been learning myself about pressure, air temperature, and everything in aviation for the last 3 years or something. My class learned in like 90 plus 90 is in 180 minutes. So you will learn quite a bit quicker there than learning at home. And you have a teacher there that you can ask questions and so on. But again, I love that you have aerodynamics. We basically learn the same as pilots do. Even though we are not going to be flying an aircraft, we're just going to be maintaining it. Yeah, I love it. Slimpan! Hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. Tjena, tjena. Hoppas I don't think I said it correctly. I just can't speak Swedish. Just can't. It is not something I'm not that great in. So, yep. I will not do that again. So yeah, but I mean, if you will try to speak Norwegian, I imagine you will probably struggle a little bit. I don't know. Oh, I tried to learn Norwegian. Okay, that's quite cool of Björn. That's quite cool. Good luck. Slimpa, no, we are just deadheading. I don't have time to fly any more than this because I'm going away this weekend and school. So no, we will be deadheading home tomorrow. So no, unfortunately not. We're just up to Tromsø now and then we're finished for the week. That was everything. Again, I would love to fly more, but I don't have time. I have quite a bit to do. Yeah, going to Liseberg. I haven't been to Liseberg in a few years now, so looking forward for that. Should be fun. Thankfully, my school day is not that long, so I actually managed to get the train. Catch the train. Whoa! Stockholm is better. I mean, I haven't been to Göteborg in a long time. So, I recently been in Stockholm, but not in Göteborg. We're going to ski Addons in 4 weeks. Ooh, nice. That sounds good indeed, Jesper. Hope you will enjoy it. Sounds fun. Nay. Yeah, I can agree more on that, Jesper. Sweden. Norway's best. We continue on to flight level 100 set. Oh, you do, Fernando. Okay, I see. Yeah. It does really have. It does really depend on the accent. It does. So yeah. But the funny thing is that many Norwegians, when they try to speak English, they have such a heavy accent, Norwegian accent on the English. So you can clearly hear that they're from Norway. It is quite funny to listen to. So it's quite fun indeed. I love it. So we're flying on this network, and we're a pilot speaking on the advisory, for example, in France. If he's from Norway, for the most part, you will hear it. It's, I love it. It's quite funny. So yeah, this Kyoto sounds fun though. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, you do. Oof. Okay, I mean fair enough. I still think Norway is best though, but not really an unbiased opinion in that regard, but yeah. Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. But I mean, they have ice cream for them. It's called glass, but in Norwegian that would be basically glass. So it's a bit funny. But yeah, see you. God kväll, Thomas. God kväll. See you later. Okay, so we are currently inbound at the yeah, we're still not started on our star. Actually, we're still on the route. We're just 2 waypoints in the star, though, so it's a fairly short one. But that works out quite well. You don't need a long star at all. You just need a star that works. And we have a beautiful sunset in Tromsø, so this one should be a nice one. Landing could probably be quite a firm one, but oh, that's something I forgot to mention on the briefing, is that we will deviate from the glide. So just remember that. Just add that in the brief. we need to deviate from both puppies and the glide to be able to actually touch down, and not throw the aircraft on the ground, but actually make it a bit softer. So just be aware of that. We need to, if we get the glide slope running below like 500 feet, we just disregard and continue because of the steep glide slope. Otherwise, we will overshoot that search and quite quickly, and that's something we don't want. Hello. Oh yeah, we'll try to do this then. Hello.
Hi, Captain. I just wanted to come by and ask if everything was going okay.
Yes, everything is fine here, thank you.
Call me if you need anything.
Of course. And we get a 15-minute call. So yes, here continue down to 5,000 feet, and the QNH in Tromsø is what is it again? It is currently 1011. QNH 1011 1011. Approach checklist, all the meters, QNH 1011 set cross check to passing through flight level 108 now. Plus -0. Approach checklist complete. Nice, nice, nice. Why is there still ATC-09 in Oslo? What? Should have been flying ops between Oslo and Bergen today. I got past level 100. Switch over to weather radar soon as well. No, sorry, terrain radar. Again, just a reminder, the glide slope there, since I didn't mention it in the briefing. We need to deviate from it, so we'll just disregard any deviations below 500 feet. Maybe we actually may need to deviate even earlier. Yeah, the setting with a 4-day glide after all, not free. Oh. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's maximum 210, isn't it? Yeah, affirm. Flap up speed is 203, so should be fine with that. Yeah, at the moment we are how many miles out? Of course, I didn't really say. Yeah, we are approximately 13, yeah, maybe 15, 14-ish. Because we have a 13-mile marker a little bit after the environment, so right before the H2. Yeah, so not descend below the glide, or below 5,000 on the glide before we pass H2. 11.7 is it to of the name. Yeah, we can go speed into vent and we can maintain 210 knots. We go FMC speed. Hello.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are seated and secured for landing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, cabin is secure. Fantastic. Yeah, I can go flaps 1 speed checks. Yeah, and go to terrain radar as well. And we will have new weather report soon as well, so we'll just catch the QNH down. By 5. What? I'm not listening out. Pollock capture. Flaps 5, speed checked. That 180 already. Fast and go. We have airport in sight. Right approach lights. QNH still 1011. Fantastic. There we go, in a path. Approach. Class captured. Missed approach altitude 5000. Lagnes traffic, Nordic 386 established unless 36 11 miles out. Correction, Lagnes. And we could no winds. It's gone. Wait, that did not work out. There we go. Yeah, I can see how the aircraft is speeding up. Yeah, that was 190. We go gear down. Flaps 15, speed checked. Cap cruise is for landing, please. And launch is the flaps. Chemical, given, and the start switches. Continuous, speed brakes. Arm, landing it down, flaps on the 15. Flaps 25, speed checked.
Traffic, Nordic 385, push and start gate 21.
Flaps 40, speed. Speed checked. Complete landing checklist. Flaps 40 planned. 40 green lights, landing checklist complete. Lagnes traffic, Nordic 386, short final 36. Lagnes. Complete, yeah, land checks complete. We approach 1000, we are stable, and runway is clear, so clear to land. And we currently have calm winds. And disconnecting.
1000. Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. 2 reversers. 100 knots. 81%. 80 knots.
Traffic Nordic 385 landing up, take off from correction. Landing up runway 36.
Vegard, welcome to Langnes, Tromsø. 1 hour 38 minutes. Fantastic. So we have company departing now behind us. We'll just vacate here.
Yep, that's us.
What's happening, Freak? Is there someone not here or something? That's us he's talking to. Not sure who he's talking to. Langnes traffic, Nordic 386 runway 36 veker.
Fin landing.
Takk skal du ha. This isn't line.
Traffic North 385, departing runway 26 on EMA for Alpha, and we have a co-pilot gone bit wide here. Wait, what?
God tur.
Takk, sjef.
Okay, nice. Let us find out where in the world we are going to be parking today. Parking. Krakow. Oh. Yeah, is that 2-2? The pedals don't work. I just check here. Tromsø parking stands. Yep, we're parking at stand 2-2. That was not 2-2 was not there. Where is 2-2? Parking. 2-2. No. We will videre. Speed up a little bit. Left clear.
Traffic North 385, airborne passing 4,000 feet.
Yes, they are ready to take us in, I hope. I don't see the VDGs, but that will come on after we have turned us in here. We do not have any guidance. Oh, there we go. Just need to zoom in a little bit. Fantastic. Yeah, this one is giving us a little bit too far. Just a bit eyesight about there. Can't really taxi much longer. Shuttle number 2, and we will get some electricity connected. Oh, he didn't even request.
I fell out of Jesper's plane.
Huh? I don't really hear what they're saying. There you go, and we can shut down number 1.
Ground torstai cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi Captain, microphone check please.
Read it loud and clear.
Roger. OK Captain, ground power is available. Stand by, VLL start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Roger. Okay. Good checklist, to the line. Fuel pumps. Off. Probeat. Off. Hardware panel set. Flaps. Open the light. Parking brake. Set. Adjust start levers. Get off. Weather radar. Off. Shutdown checklist to the line is complete. Nice. So flight time. 1 hour 37. Anything we want to add in tech log? Hope not. There was one thing I was thinking about actually, and that was, what was it again? I don't remember. Wasn't really anything significant then because I don't remember it. Yeah. Nothing? Okay, shutdown checklist below the line then. Technical log complete. EFB complete. Shutdown checklist complete. I just can't get the Elevatex to complete my flight. It just wants to do it. Not my problem. Or actually, it is my problem. Yep. So what have I missed here? I'm not sure. Let me know again though if I missed something. At least the Nikolai level come up well. Little late, yeah. Yeah, maybe just a little late. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I see. So it's you guys that is doing these things in on the other side. Okay, it's you. I mean, you're flying back home from Tromsø, so I mean, yeah, makes sense. Okay, Robin. See you later. Bye bye. Wait, what? Of course, I'm going there. Of course. Yeah. For sure. I'm not going to report to you. I just didn't care what you said. Because I wasn't listening out because it was unstandard or non-standard. I didn't listen. Stuff and welcome very well. No, unfortunately not. Oh yeah, I see why this. Why? Oi. I see. That's why we can't complete the flight because the EGT is at 448 degrees. What? Okay, so we have oil temperature and okay. Oi, what's happening here? So we have a high EGT. It is going down, but why is the EGT at 400 and... It's not closed off. No. Ah, the engine is still hot. I mean, that will explain the reason why that is. So. Interesting. Yeah, for now, it's a beautiful place to live. It is. Again, I probably missed something, so just throw it in again. I'm not sure if I can't catch everything, unfortunately. Cockpit aviation, hello, welcome aboard well. I mean, it's up to you. I like flying with Norwegian, so I will not switch, but it is definitely up to you what you prefer yourself. So, yeah. Yeah, bye, Fernando. Bye-bye. See you soon. Okay. Interesting discussion you guys have there. Yeah. I don't really care, though. Monster, hello, welcome, opening well. Thank you. Are you okay? Oh, my phone crashed. I mean, what? Got a notification and my phone just crashed. That was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so we need to wait for that EGT. I know there is something. Hello.
Hi.
Because you can reset
We're
the
all
EGT.
done back here. Everyone's
Maintenance
offloaded.
device.
Fantastic landing, by the way. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you.
Just give me a buzz if you need anything.
Of course. Yeah, so let me just check the QRH because there is a maintenance action to reset the EGT when this happens. But I just want to be on the safe side here. Don't want to do anything I was not supposed to do. And we don't have much maintenance up here either. I mean, it's going slowly down, but it's still at 400 degrees in there. Further down. So either H or E. EEC alternate mode, elect, else. Fueling, engine fire, no. Engine tailpipe fire, oh no, thank you. Oil filter bypass, no. Equipment cooling. And then just put up on H. I think I passed H. How can it do that? There you go. Because the EGT is still above 400 degrees. You can't really shut down the aircraft when we have such a high EGT. That does not really work out, does it? Engine. It's not an overheat condition. It is just that we have such a high EGT, because if we go to the EFB here, we have the refill maintenance reset engine EGT. So yeah. Wait, what are you talking about now, Top? Thomas, what? Yeah, I can't really find anything here. That's the thing. It doesn't really say anything. The only real information we have is that we have an EGT of over 300 degrees. We have an oil temperature of 10 degrees, so that is not bad in itself. But I don't really know about any procedures to cool down that engine. Let me check the F as well, because I couldn't find anything on the QRH F-com, and it's probably under supplementary procedures. Supplementary. Air system, anti-ice, auto-fly, electrical engine, setting and all engine start when Windows steering locking pin is installed, because speed start, starting with ground air source, restart. We can't really do much though, that's the thing. Because I can't find any real information about that. It's been a long time since I encountered this one. But at least the engine is hot. It's nothing that's blocking it or anything. I mean, we can't really see anything. Let us just take a look in the cabin. Like, there is nothing. Yeah, we should probably go a little bit further in front there. Man, there is nothing. Dead. Yeah, there is no no windmilling or anything on the engine. It is not moving. It is just that it is hot, quite hot. So again, I'm not sure if there is something wrong with the indications or if the engine is actually at 370 degrees still. I don't think it is. what could cause that that indication? Happy that we're not flying anymore. And I haven't stated anything about this in the FCOM, so yeah, I'm not sure what we could do. I mean, we could try to just reset the EC, set it to alternate mode, soft alternate, and then I don't think it will go to hard alternate. We can just try that. Why not? EEC alternate. That, of course. Why should that help? I mean, it is the thing that give the indications and so on, so it was worth a try. There's no way we can cool down the engine assets. Not really. Again, I can't find anything in FCOM. I can't really find anything on the QRH. Now my iPad crashed again. Again, it does say that we have the reset engine EGT, but that's a maintenance thing, and I don't think we have maintenance here. So this wasn't supposed to be easy. Do we have any other things here? Great. Because it's not an overheat condition, it is just that the EGT still indicates 340 degrees centigrade in the engine. That I highly doubt is correct. I can't think of anything that could explain this. The oil temperature is the same. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do. Yeah, that definitely did not do anything. Because there's nothing abnormal here. We just have a little bit of temperature on the oil, because the EGT is quite high still, but it is going down. But this will probably take us another hour before that EGT goes down to 0. And I have not really been able to see anything else, anything noteworthy on the engine side either. There is nothing outstanding, if you can call it that. There, I think. Yeah, there's not really anything we can do. I don't have any information how to fix it. Can't find anything anywhere. So I think the only real thing we can do is just to power down the aircraft. It might be a faulty sensor. That's probably the most likely reason for a system fault. We have not got any master portions regarding it. No, there's nothing on the overhead at least that is noteworthy. Again, this is a maintenance action, so again, I imagine there's something wrong with the system. So, yeah, again, there's not really much we can do with that then. No, it isn't. You are correct, Thomas, but just a strange thing that we do have this as a maintenance in the fee, but there is no documentation on how to do that. There is nothing. Oh, I see that. This is why. How did I do that? That's why. Boom. Evil. Ah, that's why. How did I notice that? It was in continuous. That makes sense. I knew it was something like that. Oh, there we go. Now we can shut down the aircraft. So much troubleshooting for that one switch to be in the... How did I miss that? Oh. Yeah, that at least explains that. Yep, then should we power down the aircraft? Yes. So, secure checklist. IRS is off, emergency exit lights off, wind rate off, packs off, a ground power off, and the battery, where are you? You are there. Secure checklist complete. Let us just grab that. We can actually close the door. And we need the EFB and the as well.
Tromsø traffic, 396, pushing stand 2-1, caution, SAS, embraer behind.
Yeah, no wonder we have that problem that we have continuous ignition turned on the engine after shut it down. Nice. How could I miss that? Sorry for that. Easy and really well, we actually need to physically touch the switch and not just use the mouse and just click or scroll. Yep, I'm ready to leave the aircraft. At least then it wasn't anything wrong with the aircraft, it was... yeah, let me actually just leave nothing first, otherwise we will explode everything here because of the extreme noise. Yeah, this was not really the best. Yeah, we overshot it a little bit, did we? I mean, the VGS definitely did. Supposed to. Yeah, this door will say goodbye today. There we go. Bye-bye. So the VGS still says that we're going to be taxiing another 5 meters. We just, I mean, even missed it. So the profile here is actually incorrect, so I need to take a switch, or switch the GSX profile for the airport, because yeah, it is not, at least not correct for the 737. If it is correct in general, I don't know, but it is not correct, at least for our case. So I need to switch it. I've actually never been in here before. Looks quite nice though, not gonna lie. Where in the world do we walk out from here? Oh, is there a cafe called Herfra? Oi. Ankomst, baggage claim, that's that way. But we will not go there nevertheless. We'll just admire the view of this wonderful aircraft. So yeah, that should be it for the day. Again, we should be flying hopefully next week, if it is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. At least Saturday and Sunday, but before that, I don't really know yet. Unfortunately, I would love to know that. But yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this one. A little bit unusual one, but that's the roster we got today, so it's better than nothing. Yeah, see you all again on the next one, so have a great evening. See you all again soon. Bye-bye.